Hey folks, here are OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and a quick review of the GEG Audio N05 wireless Bluetooth over-the-ear style headphones. They sell for about $65 on Amazon, so they're mid-tier headsets, not the cheapest, not the most expensive, and they have pretty good audio performance. It's obviously going to work with the iPhone 7 Plus and more flagship phones that lack that standard 3.5mm jack. It also features apt-X certification, so the audio is going to be, again, high quality in addition to having low latency, so you can watch movies and still have the audio be in sync with the content on screen. It also offers a noise reduction microphone, so you can answer phone calls with it. And again, the box here is presented in a pretty interesting way because it seems like it's made out of wood at the corners, but it's really printed on here. So tearing open the packaging, on the back, there's access to a bit more of information about the N05 series. You can see it works with Android, iOS, anything that offers wireless Bluetooth, and the battery life here is rated at around 14 hours of continuous playback, which is good. It's on the longer side of the spectrum. It charges up in under 3 hours using a standard micro USB port, and it also has a 10 meter or 33 feet range, which is standard for Bluetooth version 4.1. So in here there's a quick instruction guide right on top that tells you how to set it up, pair it, what the various LED lights mean. You can also use it in a wired or a paired mode if you want to use it as a traditional pair of headphones. We'll take a closer look at the design and the ergonomics in a moment. Other contents include access to the aforementioned micro USB cable for charging. You can see it's a pretty nice cable that offers a decent length. It's also packaged with the 3.5mm auxiliary cable, again for a wired connection. So taking a closer look at the design of the headphones next, these are again folding over-the-ear headphones or DJ style headphones. So they are considerably bulkier than earbuds or even on-ear style headphones. So as a result, they isolate more sound just naturally because, again, your ears will be sitting on the inside of these cuffs. What's immediately abundant is the quality construction of the N05 series. We have access to solid aluminum plates on the sides as well as on the armbands, and then the very top here is coated in a layer of very thick and generous memory padding and fabric. So it's extremely soft and also gives it kind of a classy look. It's not over the top, it's not too flashy or in your face, but you can see this very subtle diamond pattern to the headband, and just everything just makes it seem more elegant and expensive than it really is. So it's definitely more of an industrial design and look than something super sleek or slim. So we have access to the company's logo. I can pull this out for a longer headband. You can see this part, the wire here stretches up. Very interesting look. You have access to the controls on the sides of the headset. There's access to dedicated talk and end key, so I can answer and reject phone calls once paired with my phone. There's also an LED status light in addition to volume controls, which are pretty easy to use. During music playback, this also dubs as a play-pause key. The very bottom features access to a micro USB port for charging, the microphone, and the auxiliary port for a wired connection. You'll notice that none of these ports are covered by a rubber flap, so these aren't meant to be, super rugged, waterproof headphones, so make sure you don't take them for a shower or you should be fine. So all in all, I do like the overall look and especially the premium construction, with the material choice being aluminum, soft touch rubber, and this really thick, nice memory padding and foam padding. So we talk a little bit about the audio experience next. I have to say that these also sound very good. The most impressive thing about these, I would say, is the bass. There's quite a bit of bass in these, so if you're listening to lower frequency with electronic music, if you're listening to classical music and there's drums or beats, it really comes across. They're also quite clean sounding for a pair of wireless Bluetooth headphones, probably because of that apt-X certification. But compared to other headsets in the same price category, you won't detect that much static or distortion, even if you listen very closely. Usually, if you turn the volume all the way up, all the way down, you're bound to hear a little bit of static, just because, wireless headphones aren't as high fidelity or hi-fi quality as wired headsets can be, just because of the nature of the technology. But it's getting better and better, and this is a great example of that, especially at such a low price point. When it comes to answering phone calls, the microphone sounds strong. However, in outdoor conditions, especially in noisy conditions, it still picks up a little bit of the ambient noise. So it's not quite, as rich as maybe more expensive headsets by Nokia that features 10 or 20 microphones all over the place that cancels out all the sounds that isn't, your voice, but it works for some basic phone calls. Otherwise, they're pretty comfortable to wear. One thing I will say about the over-ear style of these headphones is, like most larger headphones, if you're listening to music and it's summer, it can get a little bit hot in these cushions, especially if you're wearing them for 3 or 4 hours on a single go. It can build up a little bit of sweat just because they are a little bit larger. However, they remain fairly lightweight because the headband, again, is made out of this rubber material, and it remains pretty comfortable as far as the positioning is concerned, and they have a lot of adjustability to them despite the bulkier kind of size and the design that you see. So overall, the sound quality here is quite impressive. They are detailed, it offers a clean soundstage, and again, for the casual listening of regular music, for watching movies and clips when connected to your phone, you'll be more than pleased. Even though they aren't specifically audiophile grade headphones, it gets pretty close. And honestly, at this price point, I think that the construction and the sound are both, within the top 5 headphones that I've tested in recent memory. So really, if you like what you see here with the design, I would say that the audio also performs quite well and matches the expectations. So some quirks aside, I would say maybe the headphones not being waterproof and also being a little bit warm for longer periods of usage, I would say that these perform quite well. You can check out more details about these in our official written review, but for now, this has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. This is the GEG Audio N05 over-the-ear style wireless Bluetooth headphone.